Sweet, savory, and just a little salty, this sweet potato tart hits every note in one bite. So we'll start off with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 1 stick of butter that I've cubed, and I'm also adding 1 egg, a pinch of sugar, and a pinch of salt. And then I'm going to use my Danish whisk and just start going in there and mixing everything together. And I add water as I need it. So this goes into the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Okay, so next we're going to work on the filling. So I have about 1 pound, 16 ounces of ricotta that I'm putting into a bowl. I'll measure about 1/2 cup maybe to start of grated cheese, crack 1 egg. I'm going to use some freshly black ground pepper, and then I'm going to use some fresh thyme. I'm just going to use the leaves. I'm just going to stir that together. Once that's combined, I'm going to set this aside. So now I'm going to start working with the sweet potatoes. I peeled about, I would say about 4 medium-sized sweet potatoes, and now I'm going to slice them super thin. So once all the potatoes are peeled and sliced, I'm going to parboil these for about 10 to 15 minutes just to pre-cook them before they go into the oven. So the next step is we're going to blind bake the crust. So before I do that, I'm just going to use my fork, and this is called docking the crust. Okay, so the pie crust is out of the oven. You can see that it browned a little bit, which is a good thing. And it definitely created a seal. So now we're gonna let this cool for a few minutes, and then we're gonna fill it. The first thing we're gonna do is put a layer of the ricotta cheese, season it with a little bit of salt, black pepper, a little sprinkling of the Parmesan cheese. So I'm creating a sort of a shingled effect so that it's very aesthetically pleasing. So now I arranged all the sweet potato slices on top of the ricotta cheese, and I'm going to season it a little more with some salt, some pepper, and what I'm going to add to it, and before I put it back in the oven, is a little maple syrup, just to give it a little sweetness. So I'm going to give it almost like a glaze. So this goes in the oven now for another 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to stick it under a broiler on low, just to kind of caramelize the top of it. Okay, so it's out of the oven, and you can see there's a little bit of caramelization on top because I did put it under the broiler. Now we're going to let it cool, and then we're going to cut a slice and see how it tastes. It looks amazing, and let's give it a try. So delicious. It's savory, it's sweet, it's salty. A really, really interesting combination. You definitely want to give this one a try.